Hey, what up? It's River and my pets, I guess. I just wanted to film a video talking about a few like small random things, but nothing super cohesive. So if that's not your jive, then I'm sorry, but I hope you still watch the video. But one of the things I wanted to talk about, let me introduce the channel. So if this is your first time watching one of our videos, I think that I have dissociative identity disorder. And I'm just kind of documenting the beginning stages of figuring out if you're a system or not, and kind of the social reality. This isn't meant to be taken as an educational video or channel. It's not intended to get taken as even a video where I'm saying I 100% claim that I have it or whatever. It's just like me documenting the stages because I have such a bad memory. So it's for myself and for people who can relate, because I don't find a lot of channels who kind of cover the beginning stages of like questioning and learning and growing together as a system. So back to the point of this video. One of the few things I wanted to talk about was one, switching has gotten, in the last like 2 days, we've been switching more than we have in the last like month. I don't remember, but like a long enough time, but not a super long time. And I think it's because I have been trying to realize that when I get the urge, or when like one of us gets the urge to switch, not the urge, but like the feeling that a switch is coming, just because we're aware of it doesn't mean we have the capability to control it or have the capability to like decide that, oh, I'm gonna switch now. It's not like that. It's more like I will get a sudden impulse or desire to do a positive trigger for one of my alters, and then soon thereafter they'll front. So I'm trying to realize, is it like the chicken or the egg? What comes first? Is it I get this feeling that they want to front and they front, or is it they're fronting because there was this feeling? Like I don't know what it is. So but I'm stop questioning it, and I'm basically like, hey, like if I get a feeling to put on Brielle's ears, I'm gonna put them on. If I get a feeling that I wanna like kind of straighten my posture like this, that's probably Monty and stuff. If my eyebrows start squinting, that means Carl is probably fronting. And I think I was able to suppress it before, and I've done not a good job in the sense where it's like a good thing to do, but a good job as in like it was effective of suppressing that switch and preventing it, which is why I think switches were so inconsistent and not to a frequent degree the last little bit. But like I said, when I feel that urge, I'm going to lean into it. And I know like we on this channel have talked about how I need to, me myself, like River specifically, needs to start doing that. And I finally took our advice and I'm starting to do it. So, but another major system update is the fact that Zendaya, in her last video, I don't think she talked about it because it was after the video, but she was inspired by Brielle's Instagram post and day at work and YouTube video. And if you want more context about what I'm talking about, watch those two videos. They're like the last few videos I posted, or we posted. And so Zendaya was inspired by Brielle and the positive experience she had while at work to basically come out for all of us that we're a system. And it's been going really well. Like, we're getting positive feedback on like comments from like people in our personal lives. Are you snoring? Someone's snoring. It's one of these pets. Yeah, we're getting good positive feedback. Everyone's been super nice. And like we're like such a low-key kind of like collective group. We don't like making things obvious. We don't like calling out the elephant in the room. We're like way more nonchalant and low-key than that. And we were kind of worried that when Zendaya did it, because she did it yesterday, like last night. So when I went to work, like today, it's like 2 in the morning, so time's complicated right now. But when I went today on like, yesterday was Thursday. So what Zendaya made that comment, made that post on Wednesday, and when we did our day on Thursday, it was like nobody was like super, oh, I saw your post, or oh my god, like everyone was like treated us like we never even posted that. So that was like a really cool experience for us. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, I'm just gonna say his name because like Buzz, one of my littles, he posted a video. I wanted him to film a video because I was like going back and forth. I'm not sure if like the others in the system were wondering this too, or if this is like my own decision. But I really want to capture like the social reality of being a system, and a big part of being a system is littles. And I know that a lot of people won't post their littles for whatever reason, whether that be to protect them or to keep them safe, or that's just another word. Those are the same words, different words. But I have these fucking headphones on, so I have a hard time hearing shit. But I wonder if my cat's getting into stuff. So if you guys hear it, I'm sorry. Anyways, oh, Buzz, yeah. So I was like, all right, Buzz. Like, it was the same thing where like I got this feeling. It was like this childlike feeling, and I like leaned into it because I felt like it was Buzz, and I was like, all right, Buzz, like, film a video. I didn't like. It wasn't like I was like directly saying this. It was more like vibes I was sending while we were switching, and I was like, all right, dude, like, fuck, you wanna film? Then like film. Like, do whatever you want to do. I don't care. And then I don't know if it was me, because like if you've seen any of our other videos, what we all can what we remember, what like one of us can remember, all of us can remember, and then like most of our lives we don't remember. So like I'm not sure if it was me or someone else who was like co-conscious or kind of like supervising him when he was fronting and filming his video. But I remember from his time fronting that someone was kind of like in his ear being like, okay, don't do this, don't do that, like just kind of guiding him through that video. But yeah, he just wanted to show off his toys. And he did a good job. Like, he was pretty good. I think one reason I'm so protective is because like it's such an innocent part of this body, and it's such a vulnerable part that I don't want, like, thankfully, like my channel is so like non-existent on like the grand scheme of things that like nobody's left a hate comment yet or anything. But I just don't want to like Buzz to see that and just get affected by that negative energy. But yeah, I posted that short. I posted was back in like spring, I think, like when it was like cold but not winter, I think, from when we were in the crisis center, and it was when he was fronting way more, and he sent a video to our friend on Snapchat, and I thought it was a good example of like childlike egocentrism, because in the video I remember this moment happening where he like showed the video of the car going, and then one of us was like, no, Buzz, you have to like record it while it's driving, and like he moved it to the end to let, but it got there just as the car, but I remember he like pushed it and he watched the car go, and then someone was like, to move the camera too, dude, and it was like interesting. Sorry, I'm dissociating because I'm starting to wonder who the fuck I am, because I don't think I'm River, but I don't know who I am, in the sense where I'm like, am I like a different alter, or am I Blendy? Like, sorry, baby, but things just don't feel right. I don't know. And I wondered why I chose this outfit. River doesn't even like this hat. So I don't, back to the video. I just thought, I think the reason we remember it so well is because we have a background in children and youth. And we that's a clientele we want to work with when we get into our field. So anything to do with children is just like an interest of ours, like how their mind works. It's very fascinating to like see how Buzz is a child and to some degree has the cognitive functioning of a child, but is still in the body of a 30-year-old. So like obviously, like we can't truly expect him to be a fully fledged development brain of a child. But like there's aspects of his personality that are still so child developed. So it's just fascinating. So I don't think I'll have him on the channel too much, but we might have him post more videos. He also just likes, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna say. I was gonna say I don't know what he does. Cause when he does front, it's like, so we're still learning. Cause like before, when like the littles would front, we just thought we were just acting like a kid, and like we don't like, we're so like not ashamed of anything we do that like when it's not like we were acting like a little kid, like rolling on the floor having a tantrum or like doing whatever. We just mostly like it would just, I don't know, it's like it wasn't so, our behavior wasn't so and like out of the norm, because I guess we've always been like that, but it wasn't like so like atypical for the whatever age we were at the time to act. It was just like different. So I forget where I was going with that. Oh, well, something about why I never realized that I was a child before. I don't fucking know. I'm sorry. It's not a good video. I'm kind of rambling now. But sorry, I'm just freaking out because like, who the fuck am I? Okay, I'm gonna give an update for who that we think we know in this system, and I'll see if any of those feel right. Okay, so of course we have River, we have Buzz, Montrell, Carl, Brielle, Zendaya, Damien, and Derek, and none of those feel right. I'm anonymous. Whatever. But yeah, so this is just a mind fuck now. This is what I mean when I think it was Brielle, she posted that video about, my cat's right here, posted that video about, what the fuck did she say? She said something like, realizing you're an alter, I think. Not the one, there's one not too long ago, but that's an older video that went unlisted somehow. We don't even know how. But it was one where she was talking about, in the title, there's like BPD or OSDD and DID. That one, she's talking about the realization when you're an alter and why we never realized we were like a system, kind of. And this is like what we mean, like when like, oh, hi baby. Like it's just normal for us to feel off and like not solidified in who we are, and in part is because this body and most of us, or actually I don't even know if that's true, River at least has BPD, and if Zendaya was adult she probably would, but she's only 14, so I'm not gonna say she does. But so, and one of our biggest core symptoms of that is the lack of identity. And so feeling off or not recognizing ourselves in the moment is not a foreign experience. And I think in part we didn't have the knowledge, so we didn't have the language, so we didn't have the awareness that like feeling in our existence is the feeling of an alter, or the feeling of being fragmented. and just not having the social awareness that you're an alter or that we're a system. So we just kind of like went. I think that's the whole point of like when I was talking about like being a kid with a child, like a child alter. Like we just kind of went with the flow. Something's telling me my name is Jack. I guess there'll be more to come because maybe I'm an alter named Jack. Jack. I like that. I think that's right. What? I was just gonna film a random video, and now look at this. Look at this turned into. I hope this is interesting because I'm a little dissociated, so I'm having a hard time like reflecting on what I've said and if this is an interesting video. Even if they're not interesting, we still post our videos because our video quality suck anyways. But yeah, I think my name is Jack. Not Jack, but Jack. So maybe you'll see me again. Maybe I'll disappear. Our psychiatrist asked us like how many people are in your system, and we said the names that I listed. I think we might not have said Damien because he hadn't like formed yet or like fronted for the first time yet or made himself known, but we said this is like what we have, but we feel like we have way more. And I don't know if we're like polyfragmented or just way more, as in like we thought we had 7 and we have like 15 or something. I don't fucking know. Oh, this is why we like filming videos, because if not, we would have just sat in our apartment and like listened to music and just mellowed it out all night. But filming these videos makes us talk, which makes us reflect, which makes us realize things. So, fuck 17 minutes. I'll end it here. Let's just wrap it up. But thanks. I'm still hesitant to say my name is Jack, but let's go with my name is Jack. Peace out.